welcome to Visual Recreation, the essential video guide to winning FML each and every week. I'm your local movie buff, Drew.
And I'm Joey, the strategy guy, and
I'm Drew.
That's right, you are Drew.
Thank you. And you're Joey.
That's right.
And you're the audience.
I think they know that.
Maybe
talking about 4 movies entering the box office this weekend. After Hellboy, Little, and The Missing Link.
That's right, and the first movie we're going to be talking about is After 2019. It's just coming out in 2019. It's not after 2019.
After 2019.
But this is a movie centered around Tessa in her first semester in college, and she meets this guy named Hardin, and they start to bud a romantic relationship, and then their relationship makes her question every single decision in her life that she's ever made. Her very atom, her very being comes into question.
Every single thing.
Every single thing.
Questions everything.
Everything.
All right, well, this movie stars Selma Blair, Hero Finis Tiffin. The theater count for this movie is in 2,000 theaters.
Okay.
It's PG-13. And right now, Pro Box Office has the estimate at $3.9 million.
Wow.
Yeah, which is a 15% increase from their last estimate.
Now, I think there's another thing we need to tell, and that is that this story originated on the social storytelling website Wattpad. Which, if you don't know what Wattpad is, it's basically a social media site where people can just post whatever stories they want. It's kind of like your own book. It's like a free directory to all the fan fiction in the world that you would never really want to What do you think about 3.9 million? Do you think it's going to be great? Not good?
I mean, I think that's a good possibility with other movies that are piquing people's interests right now. After could be an afterthought and make about 3.9. So it's possible. Could be a little less.
Yes. But
not much more. So I'm liking the 3.9.
Yes. This for some reason, just whenever I read the synopsis, it just seems like this could be like a sub 2 million movie to me. But you never know. It's PG-13. This could probably make $3 to $4 million. It just seems like the healthier version of 5 Feet Apart that we just got. So whatever you want to say. Yeah. That's our take on it.
That's true. What's the next movie?
The next movie we're going to be talking about is Hellboy.
Hellboy.
Where you're going to have to drive down the highway of hell to go watch Hellboy, which stars David Harbour from Stranger Things and Mila Jovovich from the Resident Evil franchise.
Yeah, Hellboy is back. It's a reboot, of course.
Yes, another one for 2019.
That's right. Now, the theater count for this one is in 3,200
That's pretty
theaters. Pro Box Office has it right now at $17 million.
That's right. Now, this was directed by Neil Marshall, who has given us The Descent, Centurion, and most importantly is not Guillermo del Toro, who did the other 2 Hellboy movies.
Yes.
Now, at $17 million, Joey, yay, nay, or maybe?
Maybe. I mean, if you look at the other 2 Hellboys, I know this is a whole reboot different. But if you look at just the titles of those 2 movies, I believe the first one was around 28 million or something like that.
Something like that.
And then 30-something million for the other one. So, 17 million, I can see that, but I could also see it getting a little bit more. I kind of want to push this one up.
Okay.
A little bit.
Maybe it could push a little bit more. This one does look very cool from the trailer.
Yeah, I will say, if I'm remembering correctly, the original Hellboys, this one looks a little more gruesome.
Yes, it's rated R.
It is rated R, a lot more blood. The next movie we're going to jump right into is Little.
Ooh, Little.
Little.
That's right.
Yes, now Little is the reimagining of the movie Big, but opposite. So, Big was what?
A kid turning into an adult. Now, Little is going to be an adult going into a kid.
That's right.
To learn a lesson of some sort, which you have to see the movie to fully understand. Now, this one stars Issa Rae, Regina Hall, and Marcia
Martin.
Yeah, thank you.
Marcia
Martin.
That's right.
Thank you so much. Now, this movie is going to be in 2,600 plus theaters. Pro Box Office has this around $15 million.
Yep.
I will say I've seen this trailer a couple of times in the movie theater, and every time I've seen it, I mean, people laugh. This has slayed in every movie I've seen it in, and that only bodes well for word of mouth to tell people, hey, let's go see this one. It's going to be really, really funny. I love the trailer. So I think it could definitely make 15 mil. It's also just a straight comedy, which is different than what's coming out this weekend from the ones that we've seen come out
Even
in prior
last week.
weeks.
Yeah.
So I think this one could make 15 mil or even surprise us and get into the 20s, possibly.
This could be one of those sneak attack movies in FML. All right, so Missing Link is the last one.
It's the last one.
The Missing Link. Yes, this is an animation. It's about Mr. Link is done with living alone. And he asks a highly renowned explorer to help him find his long-lost relatives, and then the adventure ensues.
This movie stars Hugh Jackman, Zach Galifianakis, and Zoe Saldana.
Oh, okay.
Naming a few. I know Emma Thompson's also in there. This one's going to be in around 3,500 theaters. Very healthy theater count.
Yeah.
However, Pro Box Office has this at a long-range forecast of $11 million, with a Rotten Tomatoes score of 90%. Which, what do you think, Joey? Do you think $11 million with a 3,500 theater count is a little high, low? What do you think?
I mean, initially I think that's a little bit low, because it's got that 90% Rotten Tomatoes.
And Missing Link was also done by Chris Butler, who has given us such movies as Paranorman and Kubo and the Two Strings, which Kubo, in the late August, gave us $12 million opening weekend in 3,200 theaters. So with that, I thought maybe Kubo was a little bit more stylized. It made it a little bit more interesting, whereas I feel as Missing Link has very much like Wallace and Gromit, which we've seen before. And now it's time for some random shoutouts, and my first random shoutout is going to be for David Harbour, aka Jim Hopper, on Stranger Things. I love me some Jim Hopper. And I love me some Stranger Things, so I can't wait for Stranger Things 3. I will see Hellboy at some point. Not this opening weekend, but I'll catch it but I want to see more of the Upside Down rather than Hell.
Okay.
Boy.
Oh, nice. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Nice. Now, my random shout out goes out to all those animation studios that's trying to be different. I mean, you got the Missing Link, same studio as Kubo with the stylized movies. It looks great. Keep up the good work. Hey, you're putting out stuff that's different than we see in Pixar, different than we see with DreamWorks and Sony. They have their own look, but you choose to do something different.
Yeah.
And you still find some success with that, so shout out to you.
Yeah, Joey's calling you out. Minions, you just look like little yellow blobs. All y'all look different.
I don't know if I said that.
But that's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down there. If you want to see more videos of us, click over here we have. But thank you for watching, and we'll be back soon with more videos. But thank you so much, and remember, sometimes you gotta risk it to get that biscuit.